You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much?
Menu narration set to 100.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Allen will give this to Davis. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The 1st down at the 38-yard line.
A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Allen going to give it to Cook. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
39-yard line.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. So now they'll throw it with Allen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Porter.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that is incomplete. Juwan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 21, here's second down and 9. To the air is Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
44-yard line.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Allen working from the pistol. A pass. Good by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Joshua Palmer, touchdown Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. He is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
49ers nothing.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Purdy again. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. You're not.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. That one is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7.
Get set.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Next the score, Niners 17, Bills 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Talking down on this side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your big 5 years. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit to go.
In motion goes Cooks. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shaquille. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And the Niners are going to take possession.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Big hole to the 30. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point.
But I'm always getting high, plus my confidence low. And I'm always in a rush, ain't no time to fuck slow. And even if I try, it's not something I would know. But I'm sure I'll make you come, do it 3 times in a row. And I'm sure.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Shifts by him. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. off play action. Here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Off the play fake, Nix. Wow, and that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the air with Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Get set, get set.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. That was first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Yeah, we kind of
think that's why they threw the flag, big dog.
Far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here is 3rd down and 4. Throwing Nix. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball over.
Trying to do that, trying to go for it.
This one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Hey, Sean, let's go. Ready.
They're going. It's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call.
Nice play. You welcome.
This should be the final play
Good shit.
before the quarter ends.
Now I got to make pay for it.
They'll run up the gap with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
It's on audible. Yeah.
They'll run with Dobbins.
Show ass down.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 8-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will get in to make
Nice,
it
good shit.
49ers 8.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, it's Brock Purdy time. It's a quarter after Brock Purdy.
Drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you
Brock Purdy time. And I'ma love you, girl.
Kendrick Bourne, 65 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here.
That what you wanted, Mr. Purdy, to come out. Dot.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up
Dot
catching
Purdy.
it and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down. I mean, that's just a guy going, running, on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Look at this.
Ain't no way. I know you fucking lying.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins this first half. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7.
Broncos 15, 49ers 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Say his name again. Say his name again. Say his fucking name again.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10. Purdy. That's Bourne. Got it on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I'm just going to speak on the dumb shit. These niggas talking to guys. These niggas say,
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily frustrated. He shut that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers 30-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another.
To the department. 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 To the department.
CD on the pick 6, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game.
Makes the score Broncos 15, 49ers 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to kill him.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers in the field.
Yeah, to
throw is Nix.
come on. It was right in my hand. Craig's wood.
Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Next to the air. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. And
nice play.
Score game as the lead moves to 9.
14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Purdy now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because
I'm talking about that halftime talk with something serious.
He's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
That halftime talk was something serious.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Purdy. That's out wide here for Robinson. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 16.
yards on the play. That's another 49er first down.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake in the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to step up and run. And the 49ers... Hey now.
I'm hitting that man like that.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Get set. Yellow.
Purdy from the gun.
Hey, bro, didn't we just talk about that, man? Touching that man.
Nick Bonito.
Yeah.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown 49ers.
I made it in Geneva. I ditched it, my dog, after the score. I need me some.
The chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Sins. I got sins on my mind.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Evades him at the 20. And not much happening.
How many times you thought I was going to miss?
About the 23.
Talking to water, you swim with the little fish. Yeah.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now it's Nix. And this one is incomplete.
Lock down. And they 10.
Attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Broncos.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. 20. And all the way home for the Broncos score. J.K.
That was nice.
Dobbins, 41 yards. And the
Baby.
Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to
Oh, that
take
ball
the fourth
flipping
quarter
and shit.
lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Broncos will line up.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. 24. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. Open man is born. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. Still maybe want to think about letting that play clock run a little here. It's 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Purdy. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. 1st and goal. McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Uno. Get set.
Again, McCaffrey. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it.
Touchdown! Jerome Jennings, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
Purdy will throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He'll try to do it himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Broncos first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
First down, Broncos.
And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as understand where they are in the field.
But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise.
GG.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.